Hold your wish and let's get into today's speed build. This one is part 2 of our 2-part apartment club build. So this one is the club section of the full build. So as you can see here, this was the very beginning of the whole thing. We're just starting out the shape and size of the lot and what we've got on the outside. So we're just putting in the lift here. I wasn't really sure how to play that, but I decided to make a close so that anybody can come up, but they don't just come straight into the building. I think at some point I might do one where they do come straight into the building. I think that would be quite cool. So we're just getting some stairs here to the mezzanine level of the club. And just deciding what railings and stuff I was putting in. So now I'm just separating the area and pulling out objects that I would like to have in the build. The objects were new to me because this was my first community lot, having get together and city living, so that was quite exciting and I wanted to use everything that was new. So up the back there, we're starting to get kind of a gaming vibe with the light up dance floor. I wanted to put a closet kind of like a cloakroom, so that when there's big parties and there's lots of people over, they can all put their stuff in there. And Sims like to do other things in there as well, so I thought might as well do that. And then outside of that, we just got the bathrooms. I felt like it was an appropriate place to put the bathrooms round behind the stairs so that they aren't out in the open, and it means they're covering up that closet in the wall there so that it's not just a random closet out in the open. Originally I thought about putting the sink in with the toilet, but then I ended up just making 2 toilet cubicles and having the sink outside in between them both. Here I'm just separating the space off a bit because it was such a large space. So we've got a little karaoke room here, and that's all this is going to be. It's just going to have double doors and the karaoke machine. So we just jumped upstairs for a second and I put in those glass dance floors so that you can see down to the floor below. This little room here is kind of like a private club members room, so it has the little door where you need the password to get in. All it has is a bar and the bubble blower machine, but I just thought it was a little cool exclusive place for, you know, the VIP friends of the homeowner to come and hang out and chill while everybody else is outside. Also, it's behind the main dance floor and DJ, so not everybody's going to go back there. It is only going to be the exclusives. I really like the colourway of that rug there, it's really nice. And then I'm just trying to pick a door. I thought that was the most appropriate for it being in a club. I hope everybody is doing well. I know that I'm certainly excited for the channel because I've finally had time to work on videos and publish them every Monday, and maybe over the summer I'll be able to make the upload schedule more frequent so it's not just once every week. that would be really good to do, but I don't know if I'll be able to keep that up in September, so we'll wait and see. But for now, I'm really happy with how it's going, getting one out a week. And recently I've just joined some Facebook pages to promote the builds and to let people know that I'm making the videos, and I'm feeling quite good about it so far. Don't know about elsewhere in the world, but Scotland had some good weather a few weeks back, and now we're back to it being cold the closer we get to summer, so that's typical. And it's not great fun because I love nice weather as much as I don't like having to sit. If I want to play The Sims, I have to sit inside, or if I want to edit, I have to sit inside, and I'm like, I wish I could just take all my PC stuff outside. But it is so good. It just makes you so much happier. You're just in such better mood when it's nice. But we're dealing with it because everybody's used to it here. So we've just got a TV and then a game console so that everybody can sit and play and watch. I kinda used that bar as a way to separate the area and make it feel a little bit more enclosed and segmented. And then because there was one at one side, there was nothing else to put at the other side. I didn't want to wall it off and make it quite so segregated, so I did just put in another bar. So we've got two massive bars. I like the idea of just having a little seating area round about, just hanging out, getting to watch everybody and speak, and then you can, come off and on the arcade game. This here is just kind of like a little welcome area. I wanted to get some colourful bar stools in here just to match the rest of the build. And I had to make use of the stage lights because they're pretty funky. Do people even use the word funky anymore? It's probably really weird that I said that. I did put these lights in. Hopefully I remember to delete them before the end because there isn't actually a ceiling there. It just goes straight up to the open roof. There, I'm just creating a little wall with those dividers, just again make the gaming area a little bit more private and secluded, and it gives the bar a backdrop as well, but you can still see through it so that it isn't a solid wall. Then over to the right there, I just have a wee private games room where it's not electronic, it's more traditional, and you can play some foosball. I would have a pool table if we had it, but instead I put just a little cards game in there. I decided to put a little bit of roofing on that because I felt weird that it was open, even though there's a railing there. I just put a glass roof over the top of it, made it nice and flat so that you don't really notice it. Now, here I was trying to figure out lighting because it is a 2-floor high ceiling. So I didn't want to make it too bright, and also I couldn't put lights coming from the ceiling because it goes straight up to the roof, as I said earlier. I love those lights. I think they're really nice for design factor and as a light. I don't think they give off too much light though, so you do probably have to add in other lights when you need it for function. I like those doors, how some parts, to me it looks like some parts have glass in it and other parts don't. It's running with the theme of it's not really closed off, nowhere is that separate from the other section, but it's just enough to give a little bit more quiet and privacy. Now I'm realising that I put a lot of lights in this build. If you do enjoy this video, be sure to check out the rest on the channel. We have other speed builds, and we have house tour and lot tour videos. I did a lot of them because I built quite a lot before I started doing recording of builds. So that's why I just decided to do the tours, so that most of the stuff, if not all of the stuff, eventually on my gallery gets uploaded to YouTube so that people can see it rather than having to download it. But I know that sometimes it's easier when you're on the gallery just to have a wee quick look and download something, look at it that way. And I know a lot of people like to watch on YouTube because they don't have The Sims 4, and so that's why I decided just to include everything instead of just the builds that I've started recording. So we just moved on to the outdoor balcony area for the club section. And I wanted to create a nice little ambience out here, nice lighting, so that people could come out here just chill. When I made this, I never had The Sims 4 seasons, but now I do, and realised that you can't use this in all weather because it doesn't have a roof. But you never know, some Sims might like the rain and snow, and they might want to come out here anyway. Eventually, I think in a moment actually, I'll extend this out the way and make the balcony even bigger than what it is, because I wanted to have more space to fit more people and have like more room around the furniture, and that's why I did that. We're just gonna flip the basketball court, and that way it doesn't take up too much space of the outdoor, so we can still have the outdoor kitchen and pool, but we can have the full-size basketball court. Had I had the right pack for it, I would include a hot tub up here, and if you do have the pack for it in your game, then I think this would be a really good place to put it, up here on this balcony. I just think it would be nice because the whole build is very communal and it's based on having lots of people over, spending time there all the time. So I think the hot tub would just add to that. I didn't realise that those things in the bottom of the pool created bubbles, which is quite cool actually, I like that. I really like those underwater pool lights as well. They're really nice shape and they give really nice light into the pool. Kind of similar to what I done on the inside of the build. I put that wall in the centre of the outdoor space, really just to create an open divider. So I put all those windows in so you can see right through it, but it still gives the, not illusion, but it still separates the spaces so that the basketball court is a little space on its own, and then the chill out zone where the kitchen and the barbecue and the pool is in another space of its own. I really like those white and blue tables. I wanted to use them so bad, and I will use them in this build, but I don't think we have it out here. I think we just have the bar stools out here. I wanted to make a nice big kitchen because if you can afford this lot, you can afford a nice big outdoor kitchen with barbecue and a fridge. I wasn't sure how to separate the kitchen, how to like cut it off instead of it just being backs of cabinets. And then I had the idea of making the sit around bar, so that you can just come out here and sit without needing tables or anything like that. We can just sit right around the kitchen. I feel like that's a lot more of a social thing as well, because then people who are in the kitchen and people who are sitting on the stools, they'll be able to all communicate. I'm just in the roof in here, and there we have the big glass roof, and that's why we can't have any hanging lights in the club. Then the roof over the apartment area, obviously didn't want that to be glass because it is a home. I decided to just put the plain glass windows up the top because it's just the roof, so people can't actually get up there, and it means that all the light's getting in there. And now I'm just extending the balcony. I like that fire coffee table. I think that would be a really nice thing to have if it's a bit chilly outside, but it's still nice. You want to sit outside, and then you can just sit there, chillax with the fire going. I think the main reason for taking that balcony all the way around the side, it means that if you were to stand on the edge of the balcony, you could look through the roof and watch the basketball game. I just think that's quite cool to be able to do that. And then I wanted to add some nice colourful individual chairs to go with the benches. I really like those benches, they're so nice. I did consider putting a bar up on that balcony, but it wasn't really working. I didn't feel safe with the bar stools. I chose this tile just to go with the rest of the building. And then I did of course put the roof over the basketball court so that it was enclosed, so when people have seasons and they play it, they can still play it in the rain. And here's just some screenshots of the finished product. And the very first two screenshots you would have seen those outdoor benches I managed to use inside. There's a dance floor level. Honestly, if that was a club, I would happily go there. The little private room and the outdoor balcony. I like the green and blue out here. Blue ties in the pool, and the green gives some natural colours into it. And there's the finished kitchen. There is an overview of the whole thing. The apartment's down to the bottom right, as you can see there. But I hope you enjoyed the build. Do let me know in the comments. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it. It's on the gallery under the username ScrewballScots and the hashtag ScrewballScots and the hashtag JTFSims. The build is called Apartment Club and it's available for you to download at any time. I do hope you enjoy it and I look forward to the next video. Until then, haste you back.